So they said I couldn't do it, and I did it. I'm almost finishing my first ever new home build, and it's looking fantastic. Come with me to the walkthrough, and I'll show you guys all the progress that we made over the past week. So as promised, we're gonna do a walkthrough of everything that's been done over the past week. So starting off, as you guys see, even right here, we begin with the landscaping of the entire property. So I had the guys go in and put in some sod around the house, again, just to give it a lot more of a completed look. We also did a stone walkway that leads into the house. So we have the gravel surrounding that. I think it came out pretty good overall. Again, we're just trying to hit all those different type of points to make sure that the house has a great luxury look. And then we'll walk in over here and you'll see that we did decide to get the yellow pine post up. We were able to get that, actually ran all throughout the top of the house, as you see right there. So yeah, that looks great. I'll also show you guys the backyard real quick. We're in the backyard of the entire project. I think I mentioned a few times that I really wanted to see what the backyard looked like, and I think we do have a decent sized backyard. Given where we're at, man, we're only like 5 to 10 minutes from downtown Houston, so most people have no backyard whatsoever. I think we have a really good size, especially for the size of the house, backyard. So I think this would be another good selling point of the house. Also, we ran the post up over there, so that's another great thing. Like I said, just trying to add in any advantage that we have. I made sure to just hit those points for this house. Now we'll go in and I'll show you guys the progress of the interior. So as I mentioned, we do have the drywall finally being installed within the property. So right here will be your office space. I definitely think once you get the drywall up, man, it just gives the home a way different vibe, a way different feel. And so it really is starting to have like a completed look. And I really enjoy that because now the home is starting to actually feel like a home, you know? So it's not just everything being so visual throughout the project. So we'll walk over here real quick. I think this is just another little quick storage space, but this is your guest bathroom right here. So it's just a little half bath right here. We'll walk in through the living space, and then you'll see throughout the living space, again, we have everything going up right now. This will be the fireplace. I guess we decided not to do a cutout for the TV, so we'll have that. The fireplace actually should be delivered in today, so we'll have that in within the next day or so. And then you lead throughout here. We'll have your pantry space right here, which is again a pretty good sized pantry, I think. We'll have your kitchen area right here. All the cabinets will be going in next week for installation on that. I think we went with the white oak look. I think that's a very modern, trendy look, but it's also a very good look for cabinetry, just because the texture on the white oak is really nice. Also, I think this would be like your laundry. You come in like your little laundry room right here. So we'll have that put in place as soon as you walk into the property. And yeah, let's take a look in the master, our primary bedroom, and then we'll go upstairs and you guys kind of see the rest of that. So you have the master right here. I think the master will be a pretty good look overall. It's bigger than what I thought. I think when we were in the framing stage, I thought the master would be a little bit smaller, but it's actually bigger than what I thought right here. We'll walk in and you see we'll have the dual vanities placed over here. You have the dual vanities placed right here, and then you'll also have the master shower right here with the tub placed. And actually the closet was a bit of a bigger space than what I thought as well. And you have your toilet right here. So it came out definitely bigger than what I expected when we first initially started on the project, which was is a positive, I think, definitely as we move closer and closer to completing everything. So this would be the loft area. We still have a little bit more work. You see the insulation. We still need to get these drywall sheets hung and installed up here, but overall, this will be your loft space when you walk in. I think definitely whoever takes this place over, I think when we stage, you can really make this a pretty cool hangout spot when you come upstairs, which would, you know, just be another extra added on to the house. We walk through here. You have your little hallway area right over here, and then we'll lead into one of your first secondary bedrooms right up here. Again, not the biggest room, but it's a secondary, so I don't think it needs to be massive, truthfully. You have a good enough closet space. I think definitely for any kid that potentially lives in this room, stays in here, like it's more than enough space. It's a little bit dark in here, but this would be your upstairs full bathroom. So again, we'll have dual vanities up here as well for this one. And again, you'll have your full bathtub combo for this bathroom upstairs. So it gets the job done. I would have liked, honestly, to have probably one more restroom, if I'm being honest, just because we have 3 bedrooms upstairs and all 3 are gonna have to share the same restroom. So, you know, I could have, you know, made at least another half bathroom, if nothing else, upstairs, but you live and you learn. This is your other secondary bedroom. I think the views of this one is pretty cool, just given the fact that, you know, you can really see out, and, you know, if you want to catch some natural lighting, you know, you can do so, and I think that helps. Even with the closet, there's a window in the closet over here. So again, pretty good closet space overall. And then we'll go to secretly my favorite room of the house, which is a movie room that we converted into a bedroom. So this room right here is pretty sick to me. I just think that how we have the roof slanted, you know, just kind of that sloped look looks pretty cool. Ultimately for you know, just the room aesthetics. So I think there's a lot of potential with this room, honestly, overall. And whoever gets this room, you're a lucky person, because I think this room is pretty sick, honestly. So yeah, like I said, we're mostly done with the hanging drywall. That should be done today. We'll tape and float within, I think tomorrow, and texture Sunday, Saturday, you know, something like that. So we're pretty much, like I said, completed with that, and then we'll start on painting. Next week we'll have your cabinets installed, shower installed, the toweling and everything else. So there's tons of progress. I think someone had mentioned, I had a video a few weeks ago that stated that I had 5 weeks left to complete the house, and someone was like, "Oh, you're 3 months away. It's impossible." I'm showing you it's possible, man. We're probably only 3-4 weeks out tops from completing the entire house. If you're good with managing contractors, you'll have no issue with having speed. Of course, you want it to be quality work, and that's what inspections are for, and everything else that you see. But honestly, man, we're making, for this to be my first ever home build, I think I would rate myself at least a B+ or above, just because there was so much going into it that was an unknown, and now seeing it transform literally on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis, proving everyone wrong that thought I couldn't do it. That's beside the point. All along, like, it's been a great lesson. I just had a reflectionary point, even like last night. I'm like swimming in the pool, and I'm like, man, like, what a time to be grateful for what's been achieved so far. There's been so much, you know, just going on in the entire process, and I'm always trying to think about like what's next, and not really appreciate and smell the flowers of what's going on right now. And so, yeah, I just took a step back and was like, man, I'm grateful for the position I'm in, to still be in my 20s, building my first ever home, to have done numerous real estate deals. Like, I'm in a blessed position. I need to be grateful for that. So yeah, not to get too much off tangent, overall, like I said, we've made a lot of progress on this project. I'm thankful for it all. And yeah, we're gonna be on to bigger and better in the future, but as of now, this is my biggest, and let's get it through to the end. So as you see, man, we've been making steady progress day in, day out. The drywall has been going up. I think we should be finishing the tape and float and texturing by this weekend. The landscaping looks great. I'm glad that we were able to go ahead and put that out here. Again, because we decided to pre-list it for pre-sale, and so we needed a good presentation. I had a lot of contractors fight me on that, but I think ultimately it came out great for that. You saw the cedar posts give it a lot more of a completed look. Like I said, man, this is a modern farmhouse, so I really wanted to fit it within that aesthetic. Overall, man, we just made so much progress on this project. We're only a few weeks away, I think, from completing the entire project. We'll be having cabinets installed next week, and also start with the showers and toweling for that. So if you guys enjoyed the video, like, subscribe. Until next time, I'll catch you guys. Peace.